Ito po si Juan Manila, mga kababayan. Binabati ko po kayo ng isang magandang gabi.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Sa Filipino TV Special, Natural! Natural!
In Canada. April 1 is not April Fool's Day, it's April Food Day. As far as the Filipino Restaurant Man Canada project is concerned, today is April Food Day. And we are undertaking this Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada. We are now on year 2. We had a very successful run last year. We had last year 40 participating restaurants in 18 cities and 7 provinces. This year, we have 47 participating restaurants in 19 cities and 8 provinces all over Canada. So, why are we doing it? Why are we having the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada project? So the idea came from the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary. We proposed it to be a joint project with our Philippine Embassy in Ottawa, Philippine Consulate General in Toronto and Vancouver, and the Department of Tourism. Last year, this year we also have the Philippine Department of Trade and Industry. So all these Philippine government agencies are working together first to promote and mainstream the Filipino cuisine in Canada. We'd like to elevate the stature of the Filipino cuisine so that it will have that level of public acceptance, just like how the public is going to the Chinese restaurant, Japanese restaurant, Indian, Korean, Vietnamese, and Thai restaurants. Why can't we do it for the Filipino restaurants and for the Filipino cuisine? And we would like to tap the support of the 957 strong Filipino community in the whole of Canada to help us promote and mainstream the Filipino cuisine. The second objective is to support the Filipino restaurants. We did it last year, April, when our economy was just coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic. And we knew that many of the restaurants all over Canada folded up because of the difficult business environment. And so we had positive stories of participating Filipino restaurants that because of the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada project, they gained publicity and members of the community became aware of their presence and they were able to expand their customer base. So we'd like to do that again this year and every year. The third objective is to highlight the talent of our Filipino chefs. Our Filipino chefs, many of them are certified here in Canada and they are able to present good dishes. They are able to serve it in good presentations. And the fourth objective is to encourage the use of more Philippine-made ingredients in the kitchens of the Canadian households. And we're partnering with Seafood City, where many of these Philippine ingredients are widely available. Seafood City gave $50 gift vouchers to all 47 participating restaurants so that they can use them in purchasing Philippine-made products from various Seafood City outlets in Canada. And for Alberta and Saskatchewan, we're also promoting Philippine-made coffee. We partnered with Curb Coffee Collaborators, a Philippine company that is sourcing Philippine coffee beans from Bukidnon, from the Mountain Province, from Davao, and other parts of the Philippines. Okay? And we gave them away for free to the participating restaurants in Alberta and Saskatchewan so that our public, our customers can get to taste the Philippine coffee. And hopefully, later this year, that company can start exporting to Canada. And we're not only promoting that particular brand of coffee, which is Curve Coffee Collaborators, but we're opening the doors for all our Philippine coffee companies. So, those are the reasons behind we're doing the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada project. And I would like to thank all those who supported us on year 1. Many of you went to the different participating restaurants, and we organized this lunch reception in partnership with the Chopsticks Filipino restaurant, and we invited various members of the Filipino Community Associations so that we can have a good start of our Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada year 2. And we'd like to ask your support and the members of the Filipino community in making them aware about this project. Now, last year, if I can just share with you, we targeted a total media impressions for our projects for a 2-month campaign, March to April. And we set a target of 500,000 total media impressions. So these are the people who shared, liked our postings on the social media. It turned out, after a 2-month publicity last year, we were able to generate 53.3 million total media impressions. When we launched it on March 20 at the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary, we already had 12 million media impressions. And in terms of total media ad value, this is the value of the publicity that FRMC created for the 40 participating restaurants last year.
Canadian cuisine, all-you-can-eat buffet. Telephone number at 403-275-3337. Located at Deerfoot City, 901 64th Avenue Northeast.
Dito po sa Country Hills Toyota, meron po tayong mga kababayan na handang tumulong po sa inyo.
Pre-owned or brand new na sasakyan, makakatulong po kami sa inyo.
Kami po ang pinakamalaking inventory sa Calgary, Alberta. Pinoy Connection at 403-290-1111. Country Hills Toyota, driven to be different.
Welcome po to Glance Pa. Ito po si Nice. Iniimbitahan ko po kayo sa bagong location namin sa Unit 1110, 76 West Winds Crescent, Northeast. At gusto ko po kayong imbitahan na pumunta dito kasi we have the big location this time. Dito po tayo matatawagan 403-835-4258. I hope to see you guys.
The total media ad value was $2.9 million. So this is the amount that they should have spent if they did their own publicity. Okay? But they're doing it for free because they're partnering with us. And so we had 15.3 million total media impressions last year, 2.9 million total media ad value. We'd like to have something like that again this year, if not better. But we wouldn't be able to do that without your support. And so we'd like to again ask everyone for your full support. Let us do restaurant hopping this month of April. Visit all the participating restaurants and get the chance to win. What is attractive in this Filipino Restaurant Month projects that you will have the chance to win major prizes. Round trip ticket, domestic, from Manila to any point in the Philippines, courtesy of Philippine Airlines for 2. 5 hotels offering 3 days, 2 night accommodation. Seafood City is offering gift certificates worth $100 each, and 5 of them. Fly Friendly is giving away travel voucher worth $500. And there is a company in the Philippines offering a culinary tour in the Philippines. So those are the major prizes, and we have minor prizes. All participating restaurants will be giving away dining vouchers, and we are going to have them raffled. And there's one travel agency called Renowned Travel that will also be giving away $100 gift vouchers. So you will have a QR code for every order of the FRMC meal that you will pay for. You are entitled to join an electronic raffle entry. So you have to scan that QR code. Okay. Now I would like at this point introduce to you our special guest. Okay. I have been working with this minister for several months now. As you all know, the Philippine Consulate General advocated and lobbied for the Philippines-Alberta Memorandum of Understanding on the recruitment of Filipino nurses. An advocacy that I started in January 2021 in the middle of the pandemic when nothing was going on. I had my first phone call meeting with the health minister back then, Jason Copy, to discuss with her the plight of our Filipino nurses. And we were advocating for an easier recognition of the credentials of the Filipino nurses. In the process of maybe almost 2 years, I had to meet with 3 labor and immigration ministers. Ministers Jason Copy, Tyler Sandro, and Casey Malu. 2 health ministers, Tyler Sandro and Jason Copy. 1 advanced education minister, who is our guest this afternoon. And I had meetings with the former Premier Jason Kenney twice in person, 1 virtual. And I had meeting with the College of Registered Nurses of Alberta, with the Mount Royal University, and with the National Nursing Assessment Service. All to promote the welfare of our Filipino nurses. That led to the signing of that MOU on October 6, 2022, on the last day of Premier Kenney's term in office. And I would like to thank Premier Kenney, former Premier Kenney, for doing that. On the part of Alberta, he was the one who made the decision to make it happen. Of course, I had to work on the part of the Philippine government. But there's this one minister, whom I also work along with the Minister Jason Kenney, who has been very supportive of us. On October 6, 2022, Premier Kenney and our guest announced a financial assistance program for the Filipino nurses, as we lobbied for. So a bursary program worth $15.5 million back then that would entitle our Filipino nurses, $3.5 billion, back then, that would entitle our Filipino nurses financial support of $15,500. But then last February 13, during the press conference, our guest this afternoon announced an even higher bursary program. Now it's now $7.3 million. And all our Filipino nurses can now get as much as $30,000 that they can pay for their assessment, for their testing fees, and for their nursing bridging program. So practically, they can now undergo the whole nursing credential process for free. When in fact, before we started lobbying for this, they had to pay on their own. Okay? And I also told this minister and the former premier that the waiting time for the admission in the nursing bridging program in Mount Royal University was 4 years. And so that was one of the barriers also for our Filipino nurses. First, they had to pay so much. Second, they had to wait so long. to be admitted in the nursing bridging program. All of these issues I raised with the former Premier and with our guest this afternoon, and they addressed it. They addressed them, and so, aside from the $7.8 million that they announced for bursary program, they also announced $7.3 million support for the creation of additional seats, 626 seats for the nursing bridging program in MRU, in Bow Valley, and Northwest College in Edmonton. And so the plight of our nurses now, Filipino nurses, are much better, and they have better prospects of practicing their professions.
I'm Travis Sherwood, and I'm here at surehealth.ca to give you an opportunity, an invitation to join us so that we can reshape the health industry. What we do here is carnivory, and what we want is to reshape your health and make you the optimal human being that you deserve to be. You can contact us at surehealth.ca or my phone number 403-614-5585.
Healthcare Academy Calgary campus virtual. From computer labs, practice labs, we make sure that your experience with us is the best it can be. Join MTG Healthcare Academy today, where ambition and determination for excellence start.
Are you looking for a dentist in Calgary? Welcome to Pathways Dental Clinic, your Northeast Calgary dentist. We welcome all new patients to our modern dental practice. Whether it's a teeth cleaning or you want to enhance your smile, we invite you to come and experience the Pathways difference.
Get a rewarding career. The Alberta Business and Health Institute will get you where you want to go in the medical field as a medical office assistant or unit clerk, pharmacy assistant, or as a massage therapist. Other careers in demand are community support workers, education assistants, accounting, payroll, and business administrators. The Alberta Business and Health Institute has a program for you. Apply today at abhinstitute.com.
As nurses, to become full-fledged Filipino nurses here in Alberta. So I'd like to introduce our special guest and ask him to say something. The Advanced Education Minister of the Province of Alberta, Honorable Demetrios Nicolaitis.
Well, thank you very much. And Consul General, just want to thank you for your invitation to be here today to start the celebration of April Food Day. I'm going to have to remember that. I really like that. And maybe that'll become a tradition in our household as well. Instead of April Fools, and we can celebrate April Food Day. But I definitely wanted to come and participate because I know how important it is to make sure that there's greater awareness towards Filipino restaurants, Filipino culture, and in general, the diversity of food and the diversity of the communities that we have in our province. And I know this because a lot of it is my own story as well. When my parents came to Canada in the 70s, they didn't have many opportunities in front of them. They didn't complete high school. They didn't have a formal education. And they got to work, they opened up a restaurant, and away they went. And they have been operating that restaurant since 1986 and continue to operate it until today. They've decided actually, finally, to take a little bit of a back seat and retire and to have somebody else run the restaurant. But it's one of the main reasons why I wanted to be here, because I know what it's like for restaurateurs. I know what it's like for families in this industry trying to get Albertans, trying to get Canadians exposed to a different cuisine that they're maybe not familiar with. It's something that my parents have spent their entire career doing. You may be familiar with their restaurant. It's just down on Center Street and 16th Avenue, Santorini. Greek Taverna is the restaurant that they've operated. Sounds like a lot of people know about it. They've been there since 1986. Thank you. They've been there for a while. They've been there since 1986, as I mentioned, and you really understand the value and the importance of hard work. And when I was elected 4 years ago, and our former Premier Jason Kenney appointed me as Minister of Advanced Education, he said to me, "I'm not appointing you because you have a PhD. I'm appointing you because you grew up working in the back of a restaurant, and I know that after you were done your homework, you were there peeling potatoes and folding pizza boxes, and I know that you have a strong work experience and a work ethic." So I wanted to come and be a part of this today to share my appreciation for Filipino food, culture, and Filipino restaurants, because I know what it takes. I know the struggle, and I know what it means to be able to try and raise more awareness about your culture, your community, and the restaurants as well, and everybody in the back. I know what they've gone through and what they're going through, so I wanted to be here to lend my support to this really incredible initiative. The second reason I wanted to be here is because, as Consul General mentioned, over the last few months, we've been working together to develop many of these really exciting initiatives. As the Consul General mentioned, we've signed, for the first time ever, a historic memorandum of understanding between the government of the Philippines and the government of Alberta, whereby, as Consul General mentioned, we're going to create more spaces in nurse bridging programs at Mount Royal University and at other places. We created the new bursary so that we can help cover some of the costs associated with tuition, registration fees, and credentialing fees. And this was an important initiative. I was really happy to be able to work with you, Consul General, on this. It was really important to me because, as I mentioned earlier, I know how important it is to, or I should say, I know what opportunities education opens up. I know that through education we can open up more doors for our future, for our families, for our communities. Again, it's something that my parents made very important to us growing up, was the importance of education, was the importance of more opportunities. And I know so many people come to Canada, like my parents did, looking for a better opportunity, looking for a better future. And if there's more that we can do to help internationally educated nurses from the Philippines and from other places to realize that Canadian dream, then we have to do that. And I wanted to do that because it's something that I've experienced. And the third reason that I wanted to be here is to provide my support to all of you, to provide my support to Calgary's incredible Filipino community.
Academy offers students the best academic experience, knowledge, and skills for becoming leaders in their community. The programs are designed to respond to the diverse and constantly evolving community and labor market demand.
Si Ann Reyes, Filipino Product Advisor dito po sa Charles Glenn Toyota. Inaanyayahan ko po kayo na bisitahin po kami dito sa aming showroom. Kung kayo po may mga katanungan o kaya mga referral po, meron po kami mga new cars at saka mga pre-owned vehicles po. Bisitahin ang aking Facebook, Pinoy at Charles Glenn Toyota. Meron din po akong Facebook na Ann Estrabo Reyes po. 403-805-1394. Serbisyong Pinoy ang hatid ko po sa inyo.
Greatway Financial. They will assist you on your mortgage protection plan, life insurance, inheritance, business protection. Tawagan si Marlon Antonio, 403-453-2089.
South Point Toyota. The annual No Bull sale is back. 0% on every Toyota. Call Alex Tyleran at 403-567-8888 or log on at southpointtoyota.com.
And I learned earlier there's now 86,000, I think was the number, 86,000 Filipinos here in Calgary, which began, I think, in the 70s, we said, from a small number of just 200. Yeah. And 1975, just 200 to over 80,000 today. And so I wanted to be here to let you know that Alberta's government is here to support Alberta and Calgary's Filipino community. I as well am here to support your community, and if there's anything that we can do, I know Consul General has brought forward some amazing ideas to help internationally educated nurses, and we've run with that and we've gotten some exciting things done. And I hope in the future there's more that we can do to help Calgary and help Alberta's Filipino community advance even further. One thing I will have to say though, I really like the initiative of the Filipino Restaurant Heritage Month. I think we'll have to create some challenges there because I know there's a lot of Greek restaurants in Canada as well. Maybe we have to look at the creation of the Greek Canadian Restaurant Heritage Month.
Why not?
We can have a little competition as well. But thank you again for the invitation. Really happy to be here with all of you and enjoy a great start to Filipino Restaurant Heritage.
Let me just acknowledge a few people before we start our... we have members of the media who are here as well. I'd like to introduce to you the editor-in-chief of the largest food magazine in Alberta, Culinary Magazine. And she has been our friend since last year for the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada project. For the first time, this magazine made the Filipino cuisine as its front cover in November 2022 issue, and it had 6 to 8 pages of extensive feature of Filipino cuisine. So I'm thankful to our guest, Ms. Linda Garson. We have our friends from GMA TV.
Oh.
Yeah, GMA TV. So those of you who are subscribing to GMA TV, you might see your faces there. Okay. And then, of course, we have GMA Pinoy TV Calgary. Of course, Juan Manila is here. And then we have a journalist from SAIT, Timothy, who is a journalist student. So Timothy was in the office yesterday, and he had an interview with me. He got very interested about the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada project, and is doing an article about this project. And of course, our friends from the Filipino community, the organizations who are present here. Unfortunately, because of the limited space, I cannot invite the more than 100 Filipino community organizations in Calgary. But I'm so thankful to all of you who took time to be with us this afternoon. So I'd like to just mention all of you. If I forget anyone, please let me know. Filipino Airdrie Association. FAA is one of the partners of the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary for our Dr. Jose Rizal Monument Project. As many of you know, and I would like to extend invitation to all of you to visit the first Philippine monument in Alberta, the first monument of our national hero in Alberta, the first Philippine historical site here in Alberta. And that project was initiated and led by the Philippine Consulate General in Calgary in September 2022. The idea was born in June 2019. But our partners are Filipino Airdrie Association, the Airdrie City Council, and the Rizal Monument Project Team, which I formed and headed. And some of the members of the Rizal Monument Project Teams are here. I see Mike Rizada is here, and also Mr. Mark Tintin, and also June Martin. Okay? Mr. Benang is here? Yeah, okay, Mr. Benang. Okay, thank you. And then we have the Pangasinan Society of Alberta. Headed by Mr. Robert Bautista. The Philippine Cultural Center Foundation. And our partner for the first Filipino conference on language and culture, which we did in partnership with the National Culture National Commission for the Culture and the Arts in the Philippines and the University of the Philippines last year. We have the Sulong Kalayaan Society.
Guys.
We have the UP Alumni Association. Did I miss anyone? The Filipino Catholic Society of Diocese. And we have some members of the Bulacan group. Yay! Okay? So, with that, I would like to thank everyone and those of you who will help us in promoting the Filipino Restaurant Month in Canada. My advance thanks and gratitude to all of you. Please help us spread the word around. Share on social media about this laudable project. We're not only helping our Filipino cuisine to become more acceptable and more popular here in Canada, we're also supporting our Filipino-owned businesses here in Canada. So, enjoy the lunch po. Don't forget to scan the QR code later, but pay first. Make sure you pay. Right? Except the guest that I have. So, you get the chance to travel to the Philippines next day. Okay? Okay. Anyway, is Amy, here, yeah.
I'm Lydia.
And Tita Lydia.
Can I introduce to you the wonderful owners of the Chopsticks Filipino Restaurant? So this is Amy, yeah, and Lydia. Si Fort, wala na dito, but yeah, they are the owners of Filipino Chopsticks Filipino Restaurant, and they are offering La Paz Batchoy for those of you from Iloilo. Yeah, so they're doing the fast food. Meron pa bang announcement about the food?
Yeah, for the food po, we don't need to order individually po. So it's a buffet. It's a promo na lang po for everyone po.
Wow.
Thank you.
So it's a buffet promo for everyone. So meaning you get to taste more dishes instead of just one dish, one set menu. Okay? But the dishes that are being offered are the dishes included in the Filipino Restaurant Month prefix menu. Okay? Right, thank you. Laban? Can we have a photo with the minister? And I also would like to acknowledge the spouse of the minister, Mrs. Michelle Nicolaides. Yeah. Tayo sa likod.
We'll stand here, yes, we get to sign.
Kami sign.
All set?
Ready po, on 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. One more.
Napupuyat mo ba kayo dahil sa utang? Inaaway mo ba ang asawa mo? Inaaway mo ba ang sarili mo? Gipit ba ang family time mo dahil 2 o 3 ang trabaho at hindi kayo makagastos ng pera dahil nalulubog kayo sa utang?
Hay nako, may good news po ako sa inyo. May paraan ako para tumigil yung interest at mabawasan ang utang ninyo. Mabibigyan ko kayo ng options for debt relief at hindi po ito bagong loan at hindi po ito bankruptcy. Iiwasan natin yan. Ako po si Jennifer at ako may-ari ng Credit Lift, a Filipina-owned company. Kung may katanungan, tumawag na po kayo sa 403-668-6493.
Sakaling malimutan ang sarili, babalik pa rin sa dati. Wag mo dapat kalimutan lumingon. Bakit pa ako babalik? Lang ko na mainit sa baba. Hinasa ang sarili para utak tumaba. Alam mo na ngayon, mundo natin magkaiba. Ayoko na muling magduda pa. Tiwala sa sarili, laki lang buhay naman ang natili. Pili lang ang buhay ko napili. Pili lang ang buhay ko napili.
May bumubulong sa aking isip, di mapakali. Nais ay hamakin bawat kilos, plano kong hatid. May gumugulo sa aking utak. na naman ang pagduduga. Sinayang sa aking oras di mababalik. Damdamin Pilipino pukaw di pagpapalit.
Si Rod, si Eyo, si Kay, meron pa kami sa last song dito. Para to sa mga taong nahirapan sa nakaraan nila, mga nakilala sa nagpahirap sa buhay nila pero di na natin dapat pagbalikan. Yeah! Kakanino ba? Sino ba pinakamaingay dito? Hey! Ayan. Yo! Eto, 5-minute break. Tapos almost na. Mag-CR na kayo, mag-yossi na kayo, kumain na kayo, do your stuff. 5 minutes.
Ito po si Juan Manila, mga kababayan. Binabati ko po kayo ng isang magandang gabi.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Sa Pinoy TV Special, Natural! Natural!
kayo dahil sa utang? Inaaway mo ba ang asawa mo? Inaaway mo ba ang sarili mo? Gipit ba ang family time mo dahil 2 o 3 ang trabaho at hindi kayo makagastos ng pera dahil nalulubog kayo sa utang?
Hay nako, may good news po ako sa inyo. May paraan ako para tumigil yung interest at mabawasan ang utang ninyo. Mabibigyan ko kayo ng options for debt relief at hindi po ito bagong loan at hindi po ito bankruptcy. Iiwasan natin yan. Ako po si Jennifer at ako may-ari ng Credit Lift, a Filipina-owned company. Kung may katanungan, tumawag na po kayo sa 403-668-6493.
Ako po si Olet Barnachea ng Radio Pinoy and Pinoy TV, Calgary. So nandito po tayo ngayon sa museum ni Dr. Jose Rizal and beside me, ang siya pong namamahala. Walang iba kundi ang maganda at kaakit-akit na si Zara Escueta. Hello, magandang araw sa iyo, Zara.
Hello, magandang araw po sa inyo, Miss Barnachea. Thank you very much for coming here to the Museum ni Sir Rizal Calamba. I am, by the way, the museum curator of the Museum ni Sir Rizal Calamba.
Okay, yes. So maraming salamat sa iyo, Sarah, sa iyong oras para sa Pinoy Radio, Pinoy and Pinoy TV, Calgary, Canada. So matanong ko lang na kailan na-establish ang museo ni Dr. Jose Rizal?
Na-establish po ito, or it was inaugurated in 1951, June 19, 1951, in preparation for the 100 years or centenary of the birth of Jose Rizal in 1960.
At nakakatuwa po at nakarating kami dito sa Dr. Jose Rizal Studio. At ano po ang ating makikita sa museo?
Yes. Actually, yung pinaka-focus po ng ating museo ay tungkol sa kabataan or the childhood of our hero, Jose Rizal. And this museum has 6 galleries which focuses on the enlightenment or yung buhay ng pamilya ng mga Rizal, especially their genealogy o kung saan po sila nagmula. You'll see the yung origin of their surname and their ancestors. Like Domingo Lampo, siya po yung ancestor nila who came from China, mainland China. He was Chinese. And when he came here in the Philippines, he was named Domingo because he came on a Sunday. And his surname, Lampo, Chinese surname, was changed to merchant because he was a Chinese merchant. And then we have other galleries like Kapaligiran, the environment, his education, the main house, and 2 galleries about his travels. Oh, yes. So yeah, the 2 phases of travels all over Europe and some parts of Asia and some parts of the United States, or actually one part of the United States.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo, Binibining Sara Escueta, sa inyong oras. At again, sa ating mga kababayan, nandito lang po ang Dr. Jose Rizal Museum, which is considered one of the tourist destinations. So maraming salamat po, Miss Sarah, okay?
Well, thankful sa inyong pagbisita dito sa Museo ni Sir Rizal, sa inyong pagkilig ng sariling atin.
Yes, okay. Ito po muli si Olet Barnachea dahil sa Pinoy TV, natural.
Academy offers students the best academic experience, knowledge, and skills for becoming leaders in their community. The programs are designed to respond to the diverse and constantly evolving community and labor market demand.
Si Ann Reyes, Filipino Product Advisor dito po sa Charles Glenn Toyota. Inaanyayahan ko po kayo na bisitahin po kami dito sa aming showroom. Kung kayo po may mga katanungan o kaya mga referral po, meron po kami mga new cars at saka mga pre-owned vehicles po. Bisitahin ang aking Facebook, Pinoy at Charles Glenn Toyota. Meron din po akong Facebook na Ann Estrabo Reyes po. 403-805-1394. Serbisyong Pinoy ang hatid ko po sa inyo.
Greatway Financial. They will assist you on your mortgage protection plan, life insurance, inheritance, business protection. Tawagan si Marlon Antonio, 403-453-2089.
South Point Toyota. The annual No Bull Sale is back. 0% on every Toyota. Call Alex Tyleran at 403-567-8888 or log on at southpointtoyota.com.
I'm not familiar with the mayor of Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to Museo Rizal, our national hero, Jose Rizal. Thank you so much. I should be worried. Okay, so basically, this museum was the birthplace of our hero, Mr. Rizal. He was born here in and it became a museum in 1951 was the opening of the museum for the celebration of the centenary, his birth centenary, 100 years. And actually, this museum is under the government. It's under the National Historical Commission of the Philippines. And this museum is part of one of the division of the said office. Okay, so as I have said, that this is the birthplace of our hero, Mr. Rizal. So I'll be introducing you all about his childhood that you will be seeing inside this house. And two galleries over there in that building. Those galleries were all about or focusing about his travels in the continent of Europe and Asia. Actually, he also was able to visit Japan. He met someone or girl named Seiko, who was said to be a daughter of a samurai. That I think I have a first of all, our exhibit here, first one is horse-drawn carriage. Venus or Caravano. This one is an original piece, which was owned by Thank you very much. So they live here until 1891, as I have said. There had been land taxation problem. The Dominicans could raise the rent, the land for the then the brother of Hussein Sal, Brigadier General Ashan, he attempted to regain the property from the Spanish, but he did not succeed. Again, so in 1898, when the Spanish were
I'm Travis Sherwood, and I'm here at surehealth.ca to give you an opportunity, an invitation to join us so that we can reshape the health industry. What we do here is carnivory, and what we want is to reshape your health and make you the optimal human being that you deserve to be. You can contact us at surehealth.ca or my phone number 403-614-5585.
Healthcare Academy Calgary campus virtual. From computer labs, practice labs, we make sure that your experience with us is the best it can be. Join MTG Healthcare Academy today, where ambition and determination for excellence start.
Are you looking for a dentist in Calgary? Welcome to Pathways Dental Clinic, your Northeast Calgary dentist. We welcome all new patients to our modern dental practice. Whether it's a teeth cleaning or you want to enhance your smile, we invite you to come and experience the Pathways difference.
Get a rewarding career. The Alberta Business and Health Institute will get you where you want to go in the medical field as a medical office assistant or unit clerk, pharmacy assistant, or as a massage therapist. Other careers in demand are community support workers, education assistants, accounting, payroll, and business administrators. The Alberta Business and Health Institute has a program for you. Apply today at abhinstitute.com.
Pinoy and Pinoy TV, Calgary of Canada, and beside me is our special guest in the Dr. Jose Rizal Museum. We have Ambassador
of Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Yes. So, what can you say about the museum of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal?
This is the second time to visit the Jose Rizal monument for half years. Always I just excited to think what life he spent, what kind of contribution he made, or how he was educated by the mothers. Always, and also he just visited Japan, stayed every month over there. He has friends in Japan. Also, there is relation in Japan at that time. Anyway, whenever I come here, maybe I find you. And also, I guess people that now our financial situation is excellent.
Yes, so thank you very much for your time, Ambassador. And I like your parole.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
My
thank
favorite.
you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.
Canadian cuisine, all-you-can-eat buffet. Telephone number at 403-275-3337. Located at Deerfoot City, 901 64th Avenue Northeast.
Dito po sa Country Hills Toyota, meron po tayong mga kababayan na handang tumulong po sa inyo.
Pre-owned or brand new na sasakyan, makakatulong po kami sa inyo.
Kami po ang pinakamalaking inventory sa Calgary, Alberta. Pinoy Connection at 403-290-1111. Country Hills Toyota, driven to be different.
Campo to Glance pa, ito po si Nice. Iniimbitahan ko po kayo sa bagong location namin sa Unit 1110, 76 West Winds Crescent, Northeast. At gusto ko po kayong imbitahan na pumunta dito kasi we have the big location this time. Dito po tayo matatawagan 403-835-4258. I hope to see you guys.